So my last video was on the concept of life maxing, kind of how to escape the collective malaise of modernity. And I recorded it pretty off the cuff. I had some notes, but it was one take. And in retrospect, I thought that it could be more actionable. It was a little bit theory heavy, and it didn't give practical steps on what you can do right now to become more high agency, to become somebody who seizes control over their own life. So I wanted to give some practical advice today about what you can do right now to really seize control, to become a master of your own world. So let's get right into it. And if you don't know, my name is Nick. You can check out my last video on that. I write on Substack, no BS mental models. It's all about practical strategies that you can use to get social freedom, personal power, and the life you want. So the first principle is execution maxing. It is getting shit done, right? Most people, they spend way too long dreaming about things they want or planning things they're never going to do. They're always stuck in their head, what ifs, I should, I could, yada, yada, yada. Quit it. Do something right now. Something that's going to set yourself up for success tomorrow. Now there is a time and place for long-term thinking, definitely, but we're not there right now. We need to start building momentum. So do something simple that's going to improve your life. It could be something like going to the gym, or if that's too hard, do 10 push-ups, something like that. Maybe cleaning your apartment, or cleaning your house, cleaning your room, cleaning your sink if it's filled with dishes, something like that. Maybe getting new clothes, maybe making yourself look more presentable. Something small that you can do right now that's going to make tomorrow easier. Maybe it's something bigger than that. Maybe it's writing a resume or sending that resume out. Whatever it may be, take the step immediately. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be one step that you accomplish today. Next thing is friends maxing. I always talk about how important it is to have a high quality circle around you. Like, you can be the lone wolf, that's fine. I totally relate to that, right? I love spending time alone. But you also need people around you who are supporting your efforts, who are on that same wavelength of you. Other people who are ambitious, trying to do great things. So what you're going to do is you're going to send out 3 messages to people you admire, to people you look up to, or just other people you know who are grinding. And you're going to compliment them, and you're going to suggest a way that you can possibly help them. Very simple to do. So just find those 3 people, send out a small message. Hey bro, love to connect, love the work you're doing. I see that you're really focused on XYZ. Maybe I can help you do this. Maybe I can help you connect with this person. That sort of thing. So start making connections now rather than in the future whenever you need them. As the saying goes, by the time there's a drought, it's too late to dig the well. So dig it now. The next thing was purpose maxing. Now, this is probably very underrated because the truth is, if you have kind of sorted out everything else in your life, if you are going to the gym, you have the good diet, you don't doom scroll social media, yet you still feel listless, you still feel a little bit depressed, it's probably because you don't have a purpose that drives you. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit down and you're going to write out your core values and your core vision. Your core values are the things that you deeply believe that you want to live up to on a daily basis. And your core vision is your plan for the next year, 3 years, and 5 years. Now you'll find that it's fairly easy to figure out where you want to be in a year, but it gets a little bit more nebulous after that. Nonetheless, you want to have that vision of where you're going, right? If you're just like, I'm going to climb a mountain, but you don't know which peak you're going to, you're probably going to get lost in the forest. So you need to know which peak you are going to. You need to have a clear vision of where it's at, and then you can start to map out the trail to get there. The next thing is risk maxing. This is having courage, feeling fear, doing it anyways. So this one's really simple. You're just going to take a risk. Figure out what makes you a little bit nervous. Could be anything really, and just do it. And this isn't necessarily to get that immediate win. It's more so to build the character of somebody who is able to take risks, somebody who doesn't necessarily care what random passerbys think of them, because the reality is random passerbys don't think of you. So Do this now. Figure out what makes you nervous. Do it today, not tomorrow. Now. The next thing is presence maxing, right? It's having that focused, present energy that really draws people to you. Now, the way you're going to do this is you're simply going to put down your phone and you're going to meditate or do breath work. You can Google how to do either of those, figure it out. Meditation, you focus on your breath work, you tend to control your breath. Very simple. I prefer breath work. I think it's a little bit easier and it also exercises your lungs a little bit. Either way, you're going to put yourself in kind of a meditative alpha state. Very important. After you do this, don't immediately hop on social media, right? Don't go into a meditative state and then start filling your eyeballs with negativity or drama or silliness, right? Do your meditative state and then go back to what we said earlier. After you meditate or after you do breath work, go back and look at your vision statement. Go back and look at your goals and your core values, and that way it really sinks in. And the last one is frame maxing. This is being able to present your view of the world in a confident way, because the person with the strongest frame is going to win in any social interaction. How you're going to start developing frame is you're going to learn to disagree with people, right? And you don't want to become a disagreeable person necessarily, but you want to be able to stand on business. You want to be able to state your point of view without apologizing for it, without explaining yourself. Also, the way you do this is you either disagree with somebody, you ask for a favor, something like this. You go to the store and you say, hey, can I get a discount on this coffee? Can I get my 10% Nick discount? Do you have a Nick discount that I can get? And then maybe you'll get it. Like, I've done this before and people are like, sure, why not? I'll take off 10%. You never know. And this is an amazing skill because life is a negotiation. And if you're not able to haggle and negotiate over things, you're going to be overcharged all the time. I guarantee it. You're just going to get less opportunities, worse outcomes. So learn to develop your frame and do this by being confident in disagreeing with people or asking for things. So go out and do this today. Very simple. Go to the convenience store and say, when you buy something, be like, hey, can I get this for free? Obviously, they're going to say no. But the fact that you're able to actually do that, it's going to tell you, okay, I can assert myself and nothing bad is going to happen. The worst that's going to happen is somebody's going to disagree with me too. So try that. Again, these are the 7 ways that you're going to start developing a high agency mindset, a high agency lifestyle. Because mindset will take you so far, but you really have to start acting, and you have to start acting now. Now, if you want even more practical insights on strategies to build this high agency lifestyle, I really suggest that you subscribe to this channel, check out my older videos, and also follow me on Substack. See you next time.